Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. And off we go from Arlington. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here is the rookie out of Clemson. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Go, get out there.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And nothing doing there, only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Three plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2.
Under. Go to 54. Wide in.
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7.
Here we go, wide in. Here we go, 46. 26.
To throw is Prescott. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. That's a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
No turn in hand, this one off. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take wide eight. Here we go, 47. Wait, take.
Prescott now. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here we go, 46, 46. Hey, kill. 26.
On 3rd down, Prescott. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he is going to have a Cowboys 1st down on what will be a big play there from 4th and long.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go, wide eight. 26.
Dak going to work it to Lamb on the RPO. He's taken down just shy of the 10. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a 1st down.
And now they find themselves on the verge of really putting together an opening statement drive here at the start of this game. But now that the field becomes condensed, continue to be smart in the way you attack this defense. The last thing you want to do...
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. First play, and McCarthy to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
McCarthy to the air on second down. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll be third down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. That's swung out to Chandler. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Minnesota.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. DeMarion Overshown there on the tackle. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. He's got this on target to Addison. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It's going to be third. They need 1. On the ground, this is Chandler. Call it a gain of 13. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to...
That is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go! So we're going to 53. Under. 26.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? Once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Second and 10. First carry now for Jaden Blue. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he is out of bounds all the way play down at the 30-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Kill! Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Wide. Yeah! There we go. Wait,
On the toss, they'll run. Finding space at the 15. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
So close to taking that one in. Good job defensively. We're able to force him out of bounds just shy of the pylon, but you can bet when he gets up, he's going to look over at his sideline, Mike, and be like, no, coach, keep me on the field. I want to finish this thing off.
yeah! Here we go. Wide. Wait,
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 of the year. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys move out on top, 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Out to his right. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Sometimes you just have to know when it's time to go home. You got to know when the party is over, and I'm not taking anything away from the effort. It was a great job here by the quarterback to extend this play as long as he could. But instead of throwing it away at the end, he ends up taking the sack.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Escaping to his left. That's caught left side by Hutchinson. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. 1st down.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run it here with Kendall. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Third down and 9. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got a man. That's Felton. They get 18 on the pitching catch. First down, Minnesota.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the first quarter. So after one, it's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. They are facing a 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Addison. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Already know I got on go.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. On a short one, taken by Hawkinson. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's caught by Chandler. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
In motion, it's Jefferson. To the air once more is McCarthy. On the run to the right. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. Throwing again is McCarthy. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Vikings. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, 40 seconds. Yeah, here we go. Hey, take point, hey. Wait, take quick.
The drive will start on the ground. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Cowboys. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races to go 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Here's Hawkinson in motion. A carry now for Chandler. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
A run now for Chandler. He's inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Ty Chandler. Touchdown, Minnesota. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings draw closer here. It's 21-14. And after that last score, they want it back right away. A rare first half onside kick. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Yeah! Boy, ain't it? 26.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Right there. We're going to 53.
Here's a toss as they look to run. Up the sideline at the 35. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. They'll stay on the ground. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5 with the second down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 4.
Yeah, here we go. I take one. Here's our 47. 26.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Going to 54. Going to 54. Wide eight. Yeah. There we go. Wide eight. 26.
Handoff here, up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 46, here's second and 6.
Here we go. Wide eight. Switch it. Hey. Gun. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 50.
Prescott. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. Now it's going to be third down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Third and 6.
Yeah. Here we go. Wide eight.
Pistol now for Prescott. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yeah. Here we go. Under. Wide in.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost the yard there.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Second and 11.
Yeah! Wide in. Hey, 47. Here we go, 46, 40. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in. Hey, kill. What do you think?
A shotgun snap for Prescott. A ball deep for the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Third and 11. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll talk things over before third down.
Kill!
From the shotgun, it's down. Left side, caught by Lamb. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Give on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 44-yard line.
Second and a yard. They'll stick with him again. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Minnesota.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Right back to him on first down. And a He did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Here's 2nd and 2. Running from the pistol, it's Chandler. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 4. To throw, it's McCarthy. And that is incomplete contact, but the flag's going to be 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here we go. Line in. We're going to 53. Here we go. Kill. We're going to 54. 147. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Line in.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54. Line in. 26.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger on a punt for Dallas. That's taken at about the 14. And they'll finally put an end to this, but a great return to the other side of midfield. So they send in Will Reichard for this field goal try. This one from 52 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is McCarthy. This one intercepted. Picked off by Teron Bland. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Here's a toss, right side. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go, going to 54. Hey, 47. 26.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
You could see the running back. He's stretching it. He's stretching it. He's looking for somewhere to stick that foot in the ground and cut upfield, but there was nowhere for him to go. The defense continued to take away all those cutback lanes, and he had no choice to just go out of bounds.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Yeah, here we go. I take 26.
He'll get this out wide. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's 4th down.
We're going to 53. We're going to 53. Gun. Hey, kill! 47. Hey, we go, kill! Here we go, 46. 26 over there.
Prescott to throw it on 4th down. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide in. 26.
Now a give up the middle. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide in. Here we go. Going to 53.
Prescott now. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
3rd and long.
Yeah! Here we go. Going to 54. Wide in. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Wide in. Here we go. 46.
Now Prescott. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and it's certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage if that, but there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
I just want to rock. I just want to rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Deep inside.
Yeah! Here we go. Switch it. Hey. Good. Hey, go kill. Back. Watch the whip. What do you think?
Back to the ground after the penalty.
Brings up 2nd down at the 26-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Dak gonna work it to Lamb on the RPO. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. All right, hey.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout and talk things over before 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to pick. All right, hey.
Here's Prescott. That is caught. And he is close to the pylon, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a first down. It's 1st and goal.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal.
Here we go, 43.
Williams. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a game.
One more time for Williams. And this time he's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10. They're on the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. They'll run it here with Chandler. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Minnesota.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
2 yards on the pickup.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That's swung out to Chandler. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
3rd and 2. Here we go. On the ground. This is Chandler. And he will get into the end zone. Ty Chandler. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So now McCarthy's going to bring up the Vikings, and they will go for 2. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. In the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. That is caught downfield by Pickens. That one good for 29.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
47.
Now Prescott. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, here we go.
On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah. We're going to 53.
Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Why?
On the toss, they'll run. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
We're going to 54. Why? Good. Here we go. 47.
Prescott. That's into the hands of Lamb. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
So, Pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Carry now for Chandler. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Second down, here's McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
McCarthy going to look to throw again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And that will lead to a second down. To the air once more is McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. That's taken in. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it's going to be 3rd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. So they're down 8 here in the final quarter. A touchdown, a must. As they come out for 1st and goal. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Now they'll set up the screen for Chandler. And he's got another one. Ty Chandler, touchdown Minnesota. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, how often do we say it's a 1-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a 1-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
Big spot here for the Vikings. They'll try to add on the 2-point conversion.
The Vikings
looking to throw. McCarthy. He'll swing that out wide. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Boys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give it like your birthday. You'll find me in the club. Mama, I got what you need. Give me the food. I'm gonna have it. I ain't gonna make it. So come give me a hug. Give me. You can find me in the club. Mama, I got what you need. Give me the food. I'm gonna have it. I ain't gonna make it. So come give me a hug. Give me. Yeah, here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. Whoa. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick 1st down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buzz. Still feel paralyzed above central. Friends just having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a life with no love? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source?
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top.
We're going to 54. Wide in. Here we go. Wide in. Under. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Wide in. Sweat to A. What take it.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that play. That's good for a Dallas first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, Iketina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizzy.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46. Yeah, there we go. 26.
Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. And he's into the end zone. Devontae Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Going for it all. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession. And I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball at its highest point, but come down with the pick.
Nope, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. It's a gain of 12 there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be brought down. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work has separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to look downfield once again. That's caught! And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Throwing again is McCarthy. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll try to run this one in, and he will score again. Ty Chandler, touchdown Vikings. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Vikings 39.
One-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.
you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... Stay with me, you ain't gotta go, you can with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Get something to eat, go to my house. You could spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. Then either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought there was
this is super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're reffing me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, so we can go and make sounds that
Call you Dale cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Yeah, I'm up now. Here's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak. I'm finna give her a good shot on my case. She want the Mew Mew. She want the EJ. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a that band-aid. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby. I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8, you know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna start and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please